Welcome to the Empty Netters podcast. Can you believe what this has become?
There was a full 48 hours where I felt like I was like literally Superman.
Jumbo loves playing Fortnite, so he gets on the sticks.
Did TR show you the sauna cycle, or was that all
No, I invented that.
Almost a year now that I haven't taken a body check. That's kind of nice.
So we are back. We are horned up, and we are going deep.
Finished tonight with some chicken fingers and a few Guinnesses, ran into you guys, and that's where this pod came to life.
Ice is ready, and we are back with another episode of the Empty Netters podcast, brought to you by BetMGM. Vacation Dano continues here in Sweden. We got Evbot, the doctor, behind the sticks.
Hi.
And CP Broken Hands is back in studio.
A little sleeker this time.
As always. That also smelled horribly. I don't know why I did that. I don't know. Cass.
Don't love hearing
Cats
that.
don't
What I
smell
do
good.
love... What I do love is that we've got a great episode for you today. We've got some fun little unbreakable streak talk going on in the NHL. We've got great not ice nonsense. And it's Thursday, so you know that Fraud Watch and Top Hits is back. I've got a great one. I feel very, very good about it. And I really feel good about these unbreakable streaks that CP has for us right now.
Well, gentlemen, as I'm one to do when I'm bored, is I'm just cruising hockey bullshit. And there's this, and dude, we're going to get into something that I've been long screaming, so I'm excited for your guys' take, but I saw someone on Reddit kind of going off on a similar track that I've been going off on. And then it sent me down a rabbit hole of research. Statboy CP back in full swing.
I love that. Before you get into stats, speaking of rabbit holes, can I just quickly say, Evan, are you aware of the celebrities die in threes theory?
Yeah, I've heard of that actually, yeah.
Has this ever hit harder and faster, Chris, than Hayden, Dolly, and Tim Curry?
Did they all just die?
Tim Curry passed.
I
We
mean-
just got the news this morning that he passed.
Yeah, we lost Hayden last week, and then Dolly yesterday, and Tim Curry
Damn,
today.
I did not hear about Tim Curry. That sucks.
Absolutely devastating. But you better believe it means that we've got to watch Clue. We've got to watch Scary Movie 2. We've got to watch Fern Gully.
Oh, dude,
We were bumping Dolly Parton in the house.
I can't believe I was having such a good morning, and then now you've done this.
I know.
to
I'm
me.
sorry to do it to you.
I mean, Tim had been in poor health for a while, so it's not like surprising, but it
Okay.
is a bummer, right?
Dude. Also,
And Dolly was 80, I think. And I'll tell you what, when you are a legendary rock star like Dolly and you make it to 80, that's huge. That's a great win.
Treasure Island, dude. It's I gotta say, not to ever make light of the dead.
We would.
Oh
never
boy,
do
I don't do that.
where are you going?
But I think if you are a celebrity,
that. Evan, I'm bracing for
I think
it.
if you,
Yeah.
I think if you are a celebrity in poor health, and then two celebrities die like 2 days in a row, you are like, I am cooked.
Yeah.
There's just no way it's not me. You must think that.
You've got to be terrified. And that's not speaking
Yeah, no,
ill. That's not speaking ill.
I'm just saying, you got to be like, oh no. Like even when if you're a celebrity and two celebrities die and you're in good health, you're still like, yikes. Everybody keep on your fucking toes.
And then how about this, CP? If you're a celeb right now who is much older or in poor health, you're like,
Yes. Yeah, you're right, dude. It swings both ways. If there's multiple celebrities in poor health right now, I'm sure. So when Dolly dies, all of them go, oh fuck. But one of them pays the ultimate price and the other 10 live forever.
yeah, which makes Tim a hero.
Yeah, thank you. And I really do thank him for his service. What an incredible career.
Yeah. Yeah, incredible career. So check out some Tim Curry movies. Please get into your rabbit hole. I'm sorry for that. Lane change.
That's okay, dude. Now I
into
gotta fucking
death.
hold on.
Pull us back up,
gotta
dude.
let-
I nosedive.
Get that heart pumping.
I did a nosedive. Yep. Get some Celsius going and pull us up from this nosedive.
Oh, look at him. He's being energized.
Woo!
Have you tried the cherry cola flavor
No,
yet?
fuck, I forgot about that one.
That might be out of. They might have.
We might be out.
They might be out of.
Might
that
have
one
gone
in the fridge.
immediately. Yeah.
Ev, that's so
Yep.
true. I'm sure The Office went through that like crack cocaine.
shout out Laz again, 2 episodes in a row because he loves Stat Boy CP. I went down a rabbit hole and I found like a trillion NHL records, but I went down a rabbit hole of some that I wanted to discuss with you guys as the most unbreakable.
Got it.
And we're going to rank them. Like this one will literally never be broken. I don't know how many I have, but we're going to go and just put them in order. Okay.
Okay.
And then as I was looking up, just to start us off, as I was looking up most unbreakable records in all of sports, which there are some doozies, Cal Ripken's Iron Man streak comes up for baseball all the time. And I was like, oh, the NHL Iron Man could be broken, I think, because Phil Kessel just broke it, obviously. And I was like, oh, I just want to see what number that is. And our boy Keith Yandel had set it at 989 games. And then Phil Kessel broke that almost immediately and set it at 1,064 games.
Wow.
And I promise you, I've not looked at this. I'm pretty sure, isn't Burnsy going to break that this year?
Dan, yes, Brent Burns is at 1,007 games. And then I was like, oh, but he's retiring. And then I was like, wait, he signed an extension in June.
Yeah.
And I mean, now we fucked him, I guess, now that I'm saying this out loud, because he does have to not get hurt and play. But it is insane that he is just about to break this. I completely, that missed me somehow fully.
And don't worry, Burnsy is bigger than the two of us. We could never jinx this. That's impossible.
Yeah, I mean, if Phil can survive headbutting Marshy, then Brent Burns can survive whatever ailments are going to give it to him. But actually, Dan, let's look up. I mean, I guess he's been logging just 82s, right? That's how this streak works.
That is how the Iron Man works.
Hammering
Yes.
82s. Yeah, so he just has to go hard body karate and make it. But I think he will,
Which he does, dude. He's a farm
So that's
boy.
extremely
He lives off the
cool
land.
and good for Brent.
He is built on non-GMO, grass-fed
that he hunts.
and raw, local raw honey and milk.
Dude, he's
It's in his beard.
Yeah, it's in his beard. He keeps a little. What do you think keeps his hair up? Slick. He's like. Here's our Red Rising crossover. He's like Severo. He's literally just out like killing elk with his teeth in his bare hands in his farm, and then comes in. He's like, dinner's ready.
Yeah. I'm sure he walks into practice someday with blood all over his clothes, and people are like, "What were you doing?" And he's like, "Just skinned a deer.
Yeah,
we're good, ready for
I'm a
escape."
Rebuilt my kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's I'm going to take you through the records, okay? And then we'll rank them at the end. Dave Williams has the NHL record for PIMS, penalty minutes, 3,966 in his career. And the next closest guy is at like 1,000 something. So it's like it's a bloodbath. But
never.
In an 84 game season, because we're going to 84 now, don't forget with a lot of these. In an 84 game season, if someone joins the league next year and they had a 20-year career, if they took a minor penalty every game of the season for 20 years, they would be at 3,360. They'd still be 600 PIMs short.
Holy shit.
Of Dave Williams. He had to go.
That will never even be sniffed.
But dude,
partner.
but like
Never
there are
even
majors though. You know,
sniffed.
like it's fighting guys that are like, oh,
Well, but that's what I'm saying, dude. Fighting is leaving the game. We're already fighting way less. Fighters are a dying breed that will never, ever, ever be sniffed.
Can you imagine too if you took how many years into a career do you think you'd have to take a minor penalty every game before a coach was like, "Hey, douche"?
So let me tell you what I was just thinking about that. You would have to score every game as well before through 20 games a coach would be like this, "You're going to the Mindsies, pal.
doing?
You are an absolute liability.
You just a little still trip.
You're a beer leaguer. You're a beer leaguer. If you're genuinely coming out there in the national taking a penalty every single game, you would get through 5 games before a coach was like, what is the positive of having you out on the ice?"
Also, like, look at if you look at a picture of Dave Williams, like he looks like he smokes 2 packs a day. He was probably like 25 in some of these pictures, but it's also like shifting demographics where it's like younger, more affluent people are playing the sport now, whereas like in the 70s, it was like rough and tumble dudes who would like work on an oil rig.
Guys were,
it was just a different type of guy, and the league was way different. So it's so much more fighting, but it's just way different.
They were coming up out of the coal mine.
Yeah.
And just
part of it all.
Dan, I got to imagine Dave took a lot of slashing. You know, like it wasn't like
a lot of hacks. I bet a lot of cross checks. I bet there was a couple spears.
Dude, I
want to
ask AI after this to break down Dave Williams penalties by penalty and see what that cooks up.
I bet it's gnarly, man. I bet Dave Williams was holding nothing back on those hacks too.
Okay, so that's
looking like Paul Bunyan.
Yeah, good point, dude.
Wooden
Jesus
sticks.
Christ. Horrible.
Yeah, a wooden coho going across the forearm from Dave Williams will send you back.
No padding,
into the
no
hospital.
slash guards back then. So that's for the people listening at home. That's 20-year career, minor penalty every game, 84-game season. You'd still be under.
I actually wonder how good would you have to be offensively for someone to live with that? If Connor McDavid took a penalty every game,
You 100% live with that.
Would the Oilers be like,
Yes. Oh my
fine,
God, yes, Dan.
whatever.
Guys, as a Penguins fan, Malkin almost takes a penalty every
Yeah,
game.
like-
so.
Malkin does get a lot of hands, which is funny.
He's a passionate player.
Yeah, you don't care at all, dude. I think the production, Dan, would be lower than you think.
Who did Malkin try to murder?
Oh, he like cross-checked
last
him in the
year?
mouth.
Oh yeah,
I forget the player.
That was awesome.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
I'm gonna look it up.
Malkin's wires crossed heavy last season, and he tried to murder
Dude,
somebody.
Dan, you know when Dolan gets going on our Bob and he's like, I'm too much of a vet to have to deal with this shit? That's what happens to Malkin.
It was Rasmus Dahlin.
It was?
It was
God
Dahlin.
damn.
It was Dahlin. He tried to murder
Malkin,
Dahlin.
Malkin just is too much of a vet now to deal with shit, so he's like, I'll cross-check you in the face.
What was funny is when that happened, a lot of people were like, Dahlin's an undercover rat. He probably had that coming.
Yeah.
I was like,
Whoa.
I love it.
Okay, the next record I'm bringing up is a gentleman named Bill Mickelson. He has the NHL record for worst plus minus. In the 74-75 season, Bill finished a -82.
Oh my God.
And Dan, he only appeared in 59 games that year.
Oh my God.
Bill. No, Bill. No.
when I saw
Wow.
Dash a game, I was like,
So
tough.
hold on. So Billy Mix is single season worst ever plus
single
minus.
season worst plus minus
For the Capitals, right?
for the Caps. Yeah,
Yeah, they were pretty bad back
He
then.
only had a
Dash.
174 game career, and he finished Dash 174. So he was point per game on
Committed.
Dash.
This guy was committed.
Dude, a -82, I started laughing so hard, and then when I saw it only appeared in 59 games, I shit my pants, dude.
That is, I wanted to say -82 could be. I'm honestly slightly surprised that is still the worst.
Really, Dan?
Dude, think about a couple of these teams we've seen in the last several years, and I think I'm legally allowed to say this because of how much we've pumped their tires coming forward here, because they are on a great trajectory. But even the most diehard Blackhawks fans will say the Blackhawks team that was put out on the ice a couple of seasons ago was pretty tough. And I think about the guys on those teams that are asked to do so much. And it's like, how could you possibly have a positive plus minus? you
Yeah,
know?
right. But that's just
Dash-
so many, dude.
-80, Chris, that's one per
Dan,
game.
like it's so many. A
Yeah.
quick check.
And it's like when you think about how many games you need to be playing to have that bad of a plus minus, you got to think you're winning some games. But then you talk to a guy named Billy Mix, and he's like, "Doesn't matter, dude. I'm on the ice. We're
Dude,
getting
it's going
scored."
in our net, dude. You want to
I
put me
assure
out
you.
there? It is going in our net.
Can you imagine how good you must feel if you're in a bit of a slump and you step out on the ice and you see Billy Mix lining up against the face-off dot from you? You're like,
Dude, boys, get it.
I'm
yeah, we
getting
don't
one.
have to dump it in.
Find me in
Don't have
front.
to dump it in on this shift, dude.
find me in
So
front.
statmuse.com only gives you the first 25 worst plus minuses ever, and then it locks it. So I can only see that.
Okay.
And the most recent one that's even in this mix is the 83 season. And it gets down, Dan, to -54 is the 25th worst. So, like, we haven't even been close to -82. So, I just think if someone was getting this bad dashed in today's league, you'd be gone.
You're donezo, dude. Because, like, this is also what Ev was talking about. It's like, if you, like, when Billy Mix was playing, dude, they were pulling guys off the sailboats.
yeah.
Like, this
Billy
is-
couldn't skate, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like, your Billy Mix was
No offense,
probably your
Bill.
local barber. And, like, the Capitals were like, dude, we're running low on bodies. We need you to pop out there on right D. And he was like, I mean, we're gonna get scored on. I think like we've got the mindsies now. If you're getting lit up like a Christmas tree this bad, you're getting sent down, dude. You're gonna go to Providence. I'm sorry.
You got to fucking plug some holes down there, dude, and then maybe you come back up.
You might be going to the coast.
Okay, so that one's up there, dude. That one's an early contender for like that's a big time. Billy Mick, dash 82, 59 games, legendary work. Okay, the next one that I have, Bobby Orr, points by a defenseman in a single season. He had 139 points in the 70-71 season.
That can be
And the interesting thing about this record is Paul Coffey had 138 points in the 85-86, which is the closest it's ever been, but it still feels pretty tough to get. Even though we were 1 point away once, I'm still like, God, I don't know if we're going to get there ever again.
We have an annual moment where we just all have to raise a glass to Paul Coffey for the most overlooked player in the history of sports, gentlemen. Not hockey, the history of sports.
I'll drink to that.
Paul Coffey, if not for one Robert Orr, Paul Coffey would be considered one of the greatest, if not the greatest defenseman
and Raymond
to ever
Bourque.
live.
It's like two Bruin defensemen, like completely caught Paul Coffey. Yeah.
Bobby Orr and Ray Bourque were put on this earth to ruin Paul Coffey's career.
Fuck you.
It's insane.
It's so funny. So you think that one's gettable, Dan?
That one's
I feel like
definitely gettable,
we're
dude.
seeing 100
Like
points, and it's like a miracle. Like a defenseman gets 100 points, and we're like, oh
actually,
my God.
You know what? I'm getting a little too horny here by saying definitely because what was that? 139?
139, dude.
139 is an insane year for a forward right now. So I'm being a little horny saying it's definitely gettable because, we saw Carlson hit the Hundy spot 4 or 5 years ago, and that was preposterous. So listen, it's gettable, but it's still very unlikely.
Like, dude, that would have...
Like, who was the last forward to get up that high? Was that Connor?
Dan, I'm going to tell you,
3 years
since
ago?
1990 on...
139 has been done how many times? Twice?
1, 2, 3. So from 1990 on, Bobby Orr would have won the Art Ross every year but 3.
Oh my God.
Like, it's the most points in the league every year but 3. And even last year, Dan Connor had 138. He would have lost by 1 point to Bobby Orr.
Rare.
So I'm like, I don't know if we're ever going to see that, even though we got close once.
Yeah.
It's like...
That's going to be tough to sniff again, fellas.
Matthew Schaefer, come on,
Schaefer, dude. He's our only hope.
Yeah.
Okay, let me stay with Bobby Orr.
I think like if I'm betting on a horse right now to get that crazy,
Kale, right?
It's probably Lane. I think it's Lane.
Oh, with the apples. Actually, I love that take, Dan.
I think Lane, dude, is like he's just.
But dude,
he'd
have to have like
open.
He's
men.
only gonna have a 20-goal season probably.
Yeah, he's gonna have 120 assists.
He's gonna have to like literally set like the single season, one of these single season assist records.
He can do it. The kid almost had an assist per game last year.
Damn, dude. Okay, well, let me stay with Bobby Orr then, because Bobby Orr is another one. Okay. Bobby Orr has the record for the best single season plus minus. He's the anti Bill Mickelson.
Fucking nails.
Bobby Orr finished the 70-71 season plus 124. And the closest we've seen anyone get after the year 2000, because some of them are like kind of high, but just so old.
Yeah.
The closest we've ever seen anyone get after 2000 is Johnny Hockey was a plus 64 in the 2020-21 season. And that's in the top 50, but plus 124. And that's like half. He was only halfway there.
I don't think we'll ever see that either.
Like that is banana land to be plus 124.
So wait, did you just say that was the same season as the 139?
Yeah, 139 points plus 124.
Yeah, it's like if you're gonna sniff that, you've got to be an over 100-point guy, and you've also got to be on the biggest wagoon team in the league, where you have to have the best defense and tendy as well. Otherwise, you're not getting anywhere near that. So like that, I think it's way more likely that someone could. I think we are more likely to see Billy Mix than that. Honestly.
Dude, you actually might be right because it's like the team's horrible and you're just the minutes eater. You know, you're like, oh man, I got to just play all game on D and we suck.
Like you're the number one D man on the team that has absolutely fucking blown it the fuck up. It's like when I'm not going to take a shot at any team in the league right now. Do it. But when a team soon here goes like this, we're blowing it up. And there's one horse on D that they don't get rid of, and they go like this, you're playing 30 minutes a night. And he goes like this, did you just sign me to a Billy Mix contract? And they say,
dude,
yes.
I actually want to look, Dan, because no, he's actually done, okay, well, he's had a couple tough ones. Because this sounds a lot like Mario, who has just been grinding on some of those Sharks teams. Like literally he was playing 23 minutes a night on horrible Sharks teams, just being like, I'll do it. You know, like falling on grenades. Yeah. And he got up there. That one year, he had minus 38. But even that, like, Billy was dash 82. Insane.
What a fucking beast.
Okay, going to the next one. Here comes CP Controversial Take Part 1. Marty Brodeur, NHL record career, 691 wins. And this is often listed, boys, as like one of the unbreakable NHL records. For context, Flower just retired with 575, so well over 100 short. Okay,
wow.
So it's like, oh my God, Marty, you're insane. Bob has 456, so like well over 200 short, and Bob feels like this aged legend. Okay.
The thing about this one, sorry.
No, you can interject here. I have some data points, but go ahead.
Just the thing about this one is we forget it's rare. Like Marty was starting when he was like 22
and playing like 70 games a year.
Yeah, they would ride the one goalie a lot more than they do now.
But my point was, even before that fact, guys don't really get the net until like 25.
That is also a good point, Dan.
So like that, Marty was a perfect storm of an era where they rode him like fucking Seattle Slew and made him play 70 plus games a season. The whip. They were also on a Wagoon team, and he was starting at the same time he could drink a fucking beer legally. That combination, that trifecta ain't happening in net.
And he's nasty. Like that helps too, right? Like he was very, very good.
He is a
So
weapon.
here's the only thing I want to bring up to you guys. Marty played 22 years, which is fucking nutso, right? But I can't remember what we saw Flower, 20 or 21. Like it happens, okay? Bob's getting up there, right? If a goalie started now and had a 20-year career, so 2 years less than Marty, but if he had a 20-year career, which is a lot, they need to win 34.55 games per season, which is like obscene. That's so good for 20 years to break this record. However,
that's consistent.
Vassy, since he became a starter, Vassy's been a starter for 10 years, and he's averaged 35.2 wins. So he's over it. And again, he'd have to do that for 10 more years, but I'm kind of like, this feels less impossible than when you hear it out loud to me. Like when you hear Flowers 120 shy, you're like, no one could ever do this. But now I'm like, someone could do this.
Vassy ain't doing it, but I'm gonna leave Vassy, but I'm gonna stay in the same nation. Evan, how old is Askarov?
Let me look.
I think Askarov's like 23. Because like, and listen,
24.
Okay, but still, Russian machine don't break. He's already got the starting job.
How many wins
since
does he
age
have already?
23. The Sharks might be a fucking
like. What if they become a 20-year dynasty with Mac and Askarov's just the goalie the whole time?
His career record's 26 wins, 27 losses.
Yes, he's got 26 in the cap already, and now he has to play for like 18 years.
Can't get hurt.
It'd be tight, but dude, he could be winning like 40 games a year. You know.
Well, that's the thing. It's like you got to look at like I think Knight's maybe the same age, 25 or so.
Good one. I think he's a little older.
Look up how old. I think so too, actually, maybe because he's been. But like, Spencer Knight is 26 max, is what I would guess.
He is 25.
Okay.
See, like Spencer Knight's an interesting one too. Like, are the Hawks
regular
about
season wins?
You got to have the combination too of a team that is on the precipice of like a 20-year domination. I mean, dude, like let's not forget about Sway. Like Sway's only 27.
Yeah, he actually probably has a lot of wins
again,
already versus like Spencer Knight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's probably got a lot of wins already.
Let me look it up.
And Sway, dude, he's got that, he's Alaska tough. He's playing until he's fucking 45.
He's also a
132
sicko, dude.
regular
Yes,
season.
see, Sway's basically there. Sway's halfway there. Okay, I actually now think Sway is the front runner, Dan. It's Sway or Askarov are the only two that could hunt down Marty Brodeur.
And he's 27.
So
Fuck, he is 27.
I think, God, I'm on fire with the numbers right. No, I'm not. I fucking got Spencer Knight way wrong. But this one's not.
We're not ranking it yet, but this one,
is-
I was just surprised to see
This
when
one's
I
out
did
of
the
control.
math and I went divided by years. I thought it was going to be like, you have to average
Yeah.
42 wins a year. And I was like, okay, this is dead. But when it said 34, I was like, that's not dead. It would take a fucking insane run, but very interesting. Okay. Next one I'm going to is, and there's a couple Waynos in here that I'm building to a larger point, but next one I'm going to is Wayno most assists in a single season. He did it in the 85-86 season. He had 163 assists, and that was when it was an 80-game schedule. So,
Yeah, never. Absolutely.
because Connor and Cooch hit 100, and it felt like a literal miracle.
Yeah. And then you need 60 plus more.
Yeah,
of those.
you have to do like a full season.
You have to play 2
Literally
seasons.
never-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Never in a million years.
that one
Never,
feels
ever,
very
ever.
hard. Okay, the next record, the New York Islanders consecutive playoff series wins. From 80 to 84, the New York Islanders won 19 straight playoff series.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
What?
That's probably
Dude,
number one. That's probably
That's
number
wild.
That is the craziest stat I have ever heard in my life, because that's also not like in the fucking 20s when there were 3 teams. That was like the other day.
That's like 5 cups.
They
in a row.
won 4 cups, Dan, and then lost in the cup final of the 5th year.
in the cup final. Yeah, so they won 4, 4, 4, 4,
And then lost to
3,
Gretzky
and
and the
died.
Oilers. And then Gretzky won $1 million in a row.
God, man, can you imagine trying to beat that team,
Dude,
as the Oilers? Like,
Oh my God. Dude, yeah, right. They've
because
won
Gretzky's
4
already
straight.
great at that time, but the Islanders were just dominating.
And they had Bossy,
And
who's
that
like
monkey
the-
off.
who's my
must have-
goat.
That must have been the coolest cup of all time.
Oh wow, what a good point, dude. That's two titans.
You're taking down a literal
Yeah.
god.
19.
Like, that is
Dude,
insane.
I mean, Ev, you have watched some epic Penguins runs, and Dan,
Yeah.
we got 1 cup out of it, but like we had some great Bruins runs. Imagine
No.
winning 19 straight playoff series.
Oh, my God.
Dan, put it to Brady. Like even like I'm a Tom Brady fan. In my mind, I've watched the greatest dynasty ever. We lost Super Bowls. Like the Islanders just literally won playoff series over and over
It's
and over and over.
ridiculous.
Crazy
Ridiculous.
record.
And it wasn't that long ago. Like, it's not like they were doing this in the 50s. Like, this is mental.
Totally agree, dude. Like that one is moronic. Okay.
Like, that happened. Like, our dad
Oh
was
yeah,
alive.
watching, and he was
Yeah.
like, "Damn, the
Heavily.
Islanders are good."
Like, he was, like, thinking about making you at
Yeah,
that moment.
right. Whoa, true, dude.
Like,
I
that's
actually
crazy.
kind of ended the Islanders dynasty now that I think about it.
Yeah. That's tough,
Yeah,
dude.
Bossy. Dude,
Cheese is
it's
not gonna
actually
be happy
fucked
to hear
because
this.
Mike Bossy is such a hero of mine, and he probably deeply hates me now. Now that I'm...
Yeah. You arrived and he went like this. My back hurts too bad. This is boring
Dude,
now.
this
and the
actually would
cups
be
are
so
over.
bad, Dan. What year did his back go out and then he retired? Yeah.
I think it was literally a year
1987. He scored 38 goals
Yeah.
and quit hockey right when I was born.
Dude, you literally ended Mike Bossy's
my hero?
career and the Islanders dynasty.
That is such a dagger.
That's tough, dude. That's tough to
God
hear.
damn it. Okay. Wayno, career assists, 1,963. So Connor McDavid right now is 29 years old. To break this record, McDavid would have to play 12 more years, which I believe he could. He's 29. But he would have to have 96 assists a season for the next 12 years.
Yeah, dude.
That
bye,
feels very
bye.
That feels very tough.
I'm telling you, Chris, I'm telling you right now, where you wanted to do this is already too long of a
Yeah.
conversation, and you wanted us to rank these. We're not.
No,
ranking
we
these
can.
after
I'm
this.
telling you.
No, we are not, because you last episode proved if we try to rank anything, it takes 10x longer than anyone wants it to. So we are not.
This will be
doing
easy, Dan. This will be easy. Most goals.
I'm telling you right now, I refuse. I will
Okay,
not.
I will give you the
participate.
ranking in speed.
We can go through and we can rank them on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard it is if you want, but we are not putting these in order.
Okay, I could do that. Timu, most goals by a rookie, 76. By a rookie.
Can be
You think
broken.
so? Ovi is the closest in recent memory, and he only had 52.
Yeah.
And he's a freak. So I'm like 76 goals as a
76
rookie.
goals. Yeah, that is a lot of
Like
goals.
we haven't seen 70 goals in like since Brett Hull, I think. Like 70 goal mark is impossible. Like, we are going to 84 games, but like, holy shit.
Again, dude, we're talking, some of these things that you've listed are the most impossible things I've ever heard in my life.
Fair.
That one is like, it could happen. I don't know.
Okay.
You know? Like,
next one, the Montreal Canadiens, 10 straight finals appearances.
Yeah, that's not happening again.
Literally never.
no. Also,
Like
It's the way teams are built now. And
Literally never. And this one, Dan, compared to the Islanders one, they did this when there were 6 teams.
Yeah.
Right. So like, this is why the Islanders one is even more insane, because there was actually fucking a league.
No, never in a million years.
Okay, this might be my favorite. Actually, I'm going to save that one.
How many more do you have? This is out of
3.
control.
4 more.
Rocket Richard, most cups as a player, 11.
Could
You
be
think so?
broken.
11
Yes,
cups?
100%. I mean, dude, like, again, these are all, like, I want to slap you right now. These are all 7 or above in the Richter scale.
That's why I wanted to rank them.
But, like, you're talking, could it ever happen? Like, yeah, like, I don't know, like a guy, let's say the Panthers win another, and then, like, a young guy like Lundell gets traded, and he gets traded to the next dynasty, and they win 4. It's like, it could happen.
Okay, I like that take. OV goals, 929 and counting. And this is controversial CP take number 2. I've been saying this a long time. And you obviously you need health. Like, OV's durability has been everything.
Yeah.
And Matthews is already proving like he's missing time and here and there. But I just, in the same way I thought it was interesting for Marty, Matthews is 28. If he played 12 more years, he would need 41 goals a year, which doesn't sound like that many for an elite goal scorer. Like, he scores 50, 60 goals a season.
No, dude. You just said this guy who's already had some injury problems needs to play till he's 43.
No,
and
40.
also
I gave him till
score
40. 12 more years at
Okay.
28. And I'm like,
Well,
okay.
And he needs to score 45
40,
goals a year.
41. But like, if he has
that
another
is hard.
65 year, now he can afford a 15 year. Like, he can get that average up. So like, he just has to be good in his prime. Right. That's all I mean. It's just more possible than people think.
I would put it lower on the list.
Everyone's going OV's like, this is
possible.
unbreakable, and I'm like,
Yeah.
we could get it.
It's possible, but Matthews
We
ain't
could
your
get
guy.
it. Okay. This one's hilarious. Glenn Hall, most consecutive games played as a goalie. So the goalie Iron Man. 502 straight games. Like, he played every game of the season.
When did Glenn Hall die? 1934.
No, dude, he died like the other day. Remember? There was
I'm joking.
Dude.
Oh, yeah, he actually He died January 7th of this year.
Dude, 55 to 63. He just played every game of the season. Like, literally, their backup did not play.
He died at 94. He's the Iron Man
He's
of
a legend,
life.
dude. That is unbelievable. Okay, and then the piece de resistance, which is why I brought this whole thing up, and I'm going to read you this quick blurb, because I actually would love your guys' takes on this, because I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is what I found, because usually the most unbreakable record in sports, unanimously, is Wayne's points. Like, everybody says that, because the closest is like thousands of points away, or 1,000 points away or something. So listen to this breakdown, and what do you think, Dan? This is the Reddit person. Shout out Notorious LLL. Gretzky has 2,857 points in 1,487 games, plus 382 in 208 playoff games. 21 seasons, played till he's 38. McDavid is at 794 games, 1,220 points. I'm going to ignore the playoffs because I don't care right now. He needs 209 points to get to half of Gretzky's total, which will take him 1.5 seasons at last year's 130-point pace. Does that sound fair? In 1.5 seasons, he'll have 209 points, which will put him exactly half of Gretzky, which would mean he'd be at 1520 points heading into his 14th season at age 31. He would now need 1,338 points to do it. If McDavid's true prime lasts for 6 more years and he's able to rack up 150 points, his best season was 153, which is obviously a lot. That's 900. So he'd be 438 left at age 37. Assuming better sports medicine actually makes an impact, he could play till 42. So 5 seasons left at 37, 24 seasons total. Chelios and Howe played 26 seasons, so that's well within the realm of possibilities. It all depends on how healthy and McDavid can stay and how he can change his game as he slows down. You'd think at some point at his salary dwindles, he'll be able to facilitate some really good scores and keep up racking assists. At this point, he would need 88 points a season for his final 5 seasons, which is 60% of his peak. Ovi in his 21st season is scoring at 60% of his peak, so it feels possible. So it is very possible, because you don't need to have McDavid produce the numbers he's already producing. You just need him to stay consistent and ready to play till he's 42. And he's an assist king just like Gretzky. So if those numbers hit, Dan, McDavid would hit Gretzky's numbers. And he seems like such a student of the game that I feel like if he was within reach of Gretzky's all-time record, he would come back and play like one more year at, get 40 points and do it. Like, I don't think McDavid would retire 35 points shy of Gretzky's all-time record. This record I thought was literally not even in the scope of anything. But with this math, it's actually not that crazy. What are your thoughts?
Agree.
Like, that is nuts, dude.
I don't mean for this to be boring conversation, but agree. Like, I think it is. Connor literally wrote an article this year about how he's a robot, and I don't know that we're going to see a change in Connor's I must get 120 plus points a season attitude in a long time. So I think that this is going to continue, and I think he is a genuine alien on the ice, and I can see him sniff.
Because, dude,
for
asking for 150 a season for the next 6 years is a big ask, obviously.
Yeah.
But asking for 88 as he ages, even though that's point per game, it just doesn't feel that crazy for him because of the assists. I'm like, whatever, dude. Like, you will obviously have 88 fucking points. And God, remember how crazy it was with Ovi when he got close? If Connor got close to this record as he was at age 41 and shit, it would be awesome. Like, the fucking buzz would be insane. Fucking crazy.
It would be so cool to watch. All right, let's go through and rate these before this conversation gets to an hour long, which is insanity. But let's go for it.
Okay, the Bobby Orr points by a defenseman.
I think. Why are you not going in order?
Dave Williams Pims.
Okay, literally 10.
10. Never be broken. Billy Mick -82.
I'll be willing to say like an 8. Should we go decimals here? Let's go like an 8.5. 8.5. We can go half.
I can't believe that.
Because again, I could see what you brought up in like a horse defenseman on a brutal rebuilding team that's getting blown up. Maybe.
Bobby Orr, 139 points in a single season.
For a defenseman.
Yeah.
8.
8, okay.
I don't think anything's going to be below 8.
I can't believe that's the lowest one. Bobby Orr plus 124 in a single season.
I think 10. Truly, I do.
I think you might be right. Actually, make that one 9.5 and make the Pims 9.5 also, Evan.
Okay.
No, dude. We're allowed to go to 10
I know,
here.
but there are things way bigger than that one.
But those will also be 10s. Like, if something is impossible and another thing's even more impossible, they're both equally impossible because they're impossible. Both of those are
Marty
10s.
Brodeur, 691 wins.
9.5. I consider a 10.
Okay, we'll go with 9.5 because I was considering a 9. Wayno assists in a single season, 163.
I think 10.
Literally never. Islanders, 19 consecutive playoff series wins. 11.
The biggest 10 of all. Yeah, 11.
Yeah. Wayno, 1,963 career assists.
9.5, but probably 10.
10, dude. Like McDavid.
Just go 10.
Timu
10.
goals by a rookie, 76.
8.5.
Okay. Habs, 10 straight finals appearances.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, dude, this is the 15. Make Habs 11 with the Islanders. Glenn Hall, 502 straight games as a goalie. Literally, no goalie will even play 82 games ever again. Literally, no goalie will ever play a full season ever again.
That is actually correct.
This one is 15. Correct. That's the craziest record I've ever seen. Henri Richard, 11 cups as a player.
8.5. 8.5.
Okay.
Maybe 9.
OV career goals.
I mean, God, I'm being a little
11
crazy.
is
Like,
insane,
I'm thinking
Dan.
the most ridiculous scenario of all time. I was trying to.
I think
that's probably a 9.
Yeah, 9. Make that one a 9.
Let's call it a 9.
OV goal record.
I think at 9 at 8.5. Let's go.
Yeah,
down
I
to
agree.
8.5.
I think that's beatable.
8.5.
Yeah, it's
and
beatable.
then Wayno career points, which I thought was a fucking 20. Now looking at it, I think we have to go 9.5.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go 9.7 for Connor.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, fuck yes,
Give him
dude.
a little juice.
Incredible.
All right.
So those are the most unbreakable records in NHL history, and it turns out some of them are kind of breakable.
And Statman CP, like those, that was great digging.
500.
Those are all
502
crazy.
straight games as a goalie is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Those are all insane.
How did he still have a face?
Dude, I was like, what are you doing? Like, why did you, what was the backup saying for 5 years? Was he like, can I play?
The
I don't think he
backup
existed,
was,
Chris.
The backup was.
I don't think he
backup
existed.
was Bill Mickelson.
Yeah. Dude, it was Bill standing in the net. That's why he was a -82. He's like, he wouldn't have pads
True.
on.
That's actually true.
Unbelievable stuff. We're taking an ad break. We'll be right back. Uh-oh, do you smell that? Do you smell that autumn crisp? Do you smell that pumpkin spice? I know. I don't like it either, but listen, Thursday Night Football is back. And it just got a whole lot better with the legendary Thursdays at BetMGM. Every single week, every single Thursday. We were doing summer Thursdays, now we're doing fall Thursdays. Every single week, you get a pro football no sweat token if your qualifying wager doesn't hit, and you get bonus bucks back, which is unbelievable. If you want to play a player prop, bang. You want to bet defense has your back? All good. If your player gets injured in the first quarter, you receive your cash back. Also, take advantage of BetMGM's odds flash for the best pricing on the game. Legendary Thursdays. They are only at BetMGM this fall. And if you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, do it right now. Use that promo code NETTERS. That's NETTERS when you sign up, and you can claim your new player offer. God, we are so back. I know you were waiting for this. Legendary Thursdays. Come on. BetMGM makes it legendary.
All right, let's get into Fraud Watch and Top Hits. It is Thursday after all. I said I was very excited about one of mine here today. And now that I think about it, I might be excited about both. Do either of you want to kick us off? Let's start with Fraud Watch, as we always do. Do either of you want to start?
Sure, I'll start. And I had a couple, and I'm going to go with this one because one of them kind of sewered a buddy of mine, and I don't want to do that right now. I'm in too good a mood.
Oh, boy.
This one might get some pushback. And I couldn't figure out how to phrase it, but I'm going to phrase it this way. I think that if you're out to dinner with your significant other, not splitting, I'm putting on Fraud Watch. Like, you are at a restaurant and you have the chance to try two things and you're with your significant other. I'm like,
I thought you meant the bill.
No,
I thought you meant the bill.
You each get something. Like, you should go, what should we get? Let's get two things here, and then we each get to try both. And because if you accidentally order the worst thing, your meal is saved by getting the better thing that he or she ordered. And if he or she ordered the worst thing, you are now saving the meal of someone you love, because you're like, hey, you get to try some of this too.
Nice attempt at a spin zone at the end there, you fucking
What do you
loser.
mean?
You're like, you tried to make it seem like when you're getting half of your great meal taken, it's a good thing.
Because I thought some people were going to go, this thing sucks
Nice.
because I want to defeat my significant
try.
other. And I'm like, that's kind of weird, dude.
Nice try.
I think it's a missed opportunity if you're at a great restaurant with your significant other to not try two things.
Listen, you're gonna get no pushback from me. I'm just pulling your leg with that comment there. I personally, I would revise your statement to not being open to it is on Fraud Watch.
Okay.
Because that's just my take. Your Fraud Watch is your Fraud Watch. There are definitely times where we're at somewhere that we go to often, and I'm like, I know exactly what I want. I don't want anything else. I don't want to have half of your inferior dish, given what my taste buds want right now. I would like all of mine. So there are times
I think I should have said
where I'm
new
like,
restaurant, Dan. I think, like, if you're at a new
Great
spot,
call.
I'm like, try two things.
Now we're cooking. Because, there are definitely times where I know exactly what I want, and I don't need to do it. But at a new place especially, or like if you're on vacation, I'm all in on Splitsville.
I was going to say this too. This was the original phrasing of my Fraud Watch. Ordering the same thing as your significant other at a restaurant is on Fraud Watch.
I'm like, that's insane.
What are you doing, dude? Like,
I hate that, because sometimes I'll be like looking at the menu and I'm like, oh, I think I'm gonna get the the chicken parm or whatever, and then I'm with somebody like, oh, I'm gonna get the chicken parm. I'm like, god damn it, now I can't get it.
Yeah, dude.
If you're gonna get it,
so agree. Sometimes there's a Mexican restaurant Sandra and I go to sometimes after golf, and I'm like, we both just want the fajitas. So I'm like, I'll have the steak fajitas. And she's like, me too. And I'm like, we are fucking losers.
Crazy.
Like, this is insane, dude. We can't do this.
It's a tough look. It does make you look like a boring ass. Like, hey, did you guys do this yesterday too? Clowns. I'm going to sewer myself on this topic. You know what I do a lot? And like, listen, I don't do it intentionally, but Alice and I will go somewhere. She'll get something. I'll get something. And like I just inferred, it's something I really want. And Alice will take a bite of hers and she'll go, "Oh, this is so good. Do you want to try it?" And I'm like, "No, I don't." And then like I know because she is a functioning member of society, she is waiting for me to be like, "Would you like to try mine?" But I'm like, I like mine.
So,
and I would like
I
to eat
can't
all.
afford this. I can't open this door. Yeah.
Genuinely, Ev, I'm like, I would like to eat all of this. So I'm not going to offer it. But like, I'm an
That is so
asshole if
good.
I'm not like, "Would you like to try this?" But it's like, every time it starts to happen, I'm like, I know how this is going to go. And I'm just such a piece of shit.
I mean, sometimes it's like, if somebody's like, "Do you want to try a bite of my sandwich?" Unless I'm like married to that person, I'm kind of like, no, I don't want to put my mouth where your mouth was and like have the slimy like onion come up, peel away as you're eating it, and then I'm eating that same thing. I'm like, I'm good, man. I don't need a bite of your sandwich.
Dude, it's so correct. And I think there's a lot of etiquette that gets thrown around in the sharing dinner.
If it's a fork situation,
Yeah.
if it's like have a bite of my meal to try, yes. Splitting one in half though, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is kind of bumping up against our
Double dip.
our double dipping conversation. But I guess I've not really thought about, that's a good point. Like taking a bite of someone's sandwich is, you are getting really
Oh
wealthy
yeah, that's worse than
with a
double dip.
sandwich.
That's worse.
Point. Yeah.
Have you guys ever had a hot wet beef sandwich in Chicago?
Oh yeah.
So my wife and I, when we were like dating, we were traveling cross country, and one of the reasons I felt comfortable enough to get married to her is that like we both shared a wet dipped beef sandwich together, and I'm like, all right, I guess we can get married now.
Yeah, I got married.
intimate.
We've shared au jus. Like, we
that's-
certainly have to get married.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've got the jus dripping down your chin, and you're like, where am I? Like,
Good sandwich.
Okay, Ev, what do you got?
Okay. My fraud watch is this fucking Super El Nino. What is going on?
Whoa, dude. Yeah, and I'd been away, dude. I came right back and got hit in the face with it. I didn't know what this was happening. I got off the plane. I was suffocated.
This is sort of like I'm just like baffled as to why it's like every couple, like we've had like more El Ninos in the past few years. Like there was one in '97.
Dude, was there
dude,
a first?
it's
I feel
almost
I
like
remember the first
it's almost like
Nino.
climate change is happening.
I know. Yeah, it's so true. But there was one in '97. Then they said there was like a couple smaller ones, like 2020, 2023, and now we're having this like super one.
Whoa.
And I don't know if you've noticed, but like more mosquitoes are coming to
I know,
Southern
dude.
California.
Fucking sucks.
So I'm kind of like all encompassing, like Super El Nino and mosquitoes can fuck right off. Mosquitoes are literally good for nobody. Like, wasn't Bill Gates trying to eradicate mosquitoes or something?
Yeah.
Like for like, come on, Bill, pull
Dude,
it off.
wait, you have $1 trillion.
They're good for the frogs.
Are they
dude.
good for the
the
frogs?
Yeah, but they're bad for malaria.
Fuck the frogs.
Yeah, also.
Dude, it's humidity.
Yeah.
Brother. It's humid in LA for the first time in my life living there, and it's brutal.
Yeah.
But I also love hearing this from you and looking at you right now in the studio wearing a
it's
sweatshirt.
freezing in here.
It is cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
But-
the first, I thought I remembered the first El Nino. I remember the craze in like the 90s, like El Nino.
I
but-
just remember the Chris Farley
Me too.
SNL sketch
Yeah.
where he goes, El Nino means the Nino. Like, that's all I remember as a kid.
Dude, the first historically recorded El Nino was in 1578. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
We've been Ninoing for hundreds of years, dude. Everybody calm down.
I know. It's just like, it just bums me out because when I moved to California, it was dry, relatively well, like, didn't get incredibly hot. But this has just sucked so much.
Yeah.
I'm like, get this El Nino out of here.
Get out of here, dude.
Get
Fucking
out of here. And
sticky
apparently
ass
we're going to
shit.
get a buttload of rain in February.
Yeah, right.
Maybe.
Ooh,
Yeah,
really?
like historic.
That's fucking gas for ski season.
It's true, it is. But you might get a landslide in your car or something.
Sorry,
something,
Malibu. Yeah.
Yeah, something might happen where like, oh, the road has caved in because the infrastructure sucks.
We failed.
But all I'm saying is I don't like. I mean, it's not as humid as like Georgia.
Right,
we're not like New Orleans
Yep.
humid.
Dude, when
But-
you go back, you're like, oh yeah. never
Yeah,
mind.
that's way worse.
Yep.
But this still is kind of like,
Yeah.
come on, guys.
Yep. I'm with you, dude.
Lower my rent, please.
Yeah.
not
Dude,
what I signed up
cost of
for.
living better start going down if the bugs start going up.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
So,
with you on that, bro.
Fuck
for
right off,
sure.
Super El Nino. That's my
sure.
fraud watch.
I love
You're
it.
a fraud, and I hate you.
I love
Dan,
that.
what are you
I'm
so
going to
excited about?
preface
Yeah.
This. No, well, this is not the one I'm excited
Okay.
about. I'm going to preface this by saying this has nothing to do with anyone that I know.
Okay.
This is not
Clear
related
lie.
to anyone.
Clear lie.
No, no. This has nothing to do with anyone I know. I'm getting ahead of the story. I was watching a rom-com on one of my flights. This came up. My fraud watch is not telling your friends when their significant other is ass.
Oh, heavy fraud watch.
That's a hard one.
Yep, it is a hard one. But you're right, Dan.
Dude, it is insane that we accept as society when your friend, whether it be a girlfriend dating a douche loser guy, whether it be a guy friend dating a bad gal, the generic response is, dude, it's just such an uncomfortable conversation. Sometimes you got to let people figure things out for themselves, blah, 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 blah. That's just all lip service for you not wanting to have a hard conversation with someone that you know and love and have known and loved for much longer than this other significant other person. So it's like, dude, we got to start stepping up to the plate. We got to start saving our friends.
Saving Silverman.
Wow, what a fucking movie.
That's literally the movie I watched.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yes. Literally, that's the movie that I watched. And I was watching it and I was laughing and I was like, this is such a funny, relatable thing. But the fact that it's relatable should be the tell that this is a problem.
She, does that end with her being kind of cool?
What?
Or she is
No,
bad?
she's
Amanda
a psychopath, but
Yeah.
she ends up with
When
Steve Zahn because Steve Zahn's
when she
also
drops
a
the Big
psychopath.
Mac sauce on her boobs in that movie, I really enjoyed it.
Can you be less of a 13-year-old
He was
fuck
13
stick?
when
Yeah,
it came
just telling you how I felt.
Yeah, but
at 13.
not now.
I said when I saw that, I
I'm-
really enjoyed it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'm trying to have a serious conversation about my fraud watch, and you just go to 13-year-old horny CP, you fucking loser.
You brought back some good
God.
memories.
Stay focused for 1 second. I think that this would be less of a narrative if we as a society stepped up more and started saving our friends. This should not be a thing that people relate to. It should be because the more commonplace it gets, the less difficult the conversation is. Because if your friend goes like this, hey, by the way, your significant other stinks, you can do way better. That is now a normal thing. And they go, oh, wow, I've heard that. This is happening all the time. It must be true.
The normalizing or being afraid of uncomfortable conversations in general is on Fraud Watch, Dan. We should be having uncomfortable
Yeah,
conversations that are helpful all the
Communication is
time.
key.
Communication is key. Absolutely.
Communication is key. And I just listen. I'm just on team save your
the
friends.
friends.
Your friends mean
Protect
the
our
world
buddies.
to you. And it stinks when you see one of your girlfriends just like get sucked in by some douche guy, and you just go like this. She's got to learn on her own. I'm like, or we can help her.
Or I can be the hero.
Like, what the fuck? I think we got to start up.
Right.
agree.
Because right now you're getting messengers getting killed left and right. Nowadays.
Yeah, Chris, we're saving the message.
Save them. Protect our buddies. Protect our messengers. I love it, dude.
Huge.
Do you want to snake draft into your? Yeah.
I sure do. I'm going to snake draft into mine, and fellas, I am jazzed about this one. My top hit this week is ketchup.
Oh my god.
Oh, like
dude.
the kind on Amanda Pete's boobs?
Yeah.
That's Big
Well,
Mac
there's
sauce.
ketchup in that sauce, Dan. You better believe that. There's an
ketchup in
orange tinge. If I hold on, 13-year-old. Yeah, I remember it. I can see it perfectly. There's an orange tinge to that
God.
sauce.
Evan, I needed you on my team here so bad, and now you've got
Sorry,
him off
brother.
topic again. My top hit is ketchup.
This is terrible.
I knew you would say that. But hear me out, sir. Ketchup is a gold standard staple. And you know what? This is why ketchup is my top hit. Because I believe that ketchup deserves more respect.
Okay.
Ketchup is constantly dismissed, constantly shit on. You'll hear a lot of people when it comes to dogs, brats, sausages, they'll be like, dude, if you put ketchup on a dog, you're a fucking child. And it's kind of like, relax, man. Like if someone likes ketchup, let them put it on there.
It's funny because I do say that, but also you're right.
Yeah. Here is my number one point, okay? Let's think about some other popular condiments. Let's talk about barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
All right?
Incredible.
Let's talk about mustard.
Incredible.
Let's talk about mayo.
Incredible.
All three of those condiments are famous for what? Their variations. You've got spicy barbecue. You've got hickory barbecue. You've got barbecue, honey barbecue. Mustard. You've got
Everything.
spicy brown. You've got multigrain. You've got honey mustard. You've got everything.
Dijon.
Mayo.
Yeah.
You have Dijon, mayo, you've got garlic aioli, you've got jalapeno, blah, blah, blah. All of these different iterations and variations. And don't get me wrong, I love those too. They're great. But you know what you never see a variation on is ketchup. And the one time, that 3 or 4 year period where the bougie, stuck-up restaurant industry tried to do it, they tried to institute some like spicy ketchup.
It was Chipotle ketchup.
Aioli.
Was it? Yeah,
Chipotle
Yeah, and I
ketchup.
actually liked it, though.
Really? I don't even know I fucking remember
Ketchup,
this.
Evan, shut up and let me cook
Sorry.
here, okay? All of those things, boom, kicked out the fucking door after a few years because the ketchup industry went, you know what, dude? These things suck. If you were one of those loser L7 weenie restaurants that Evan was getting hard at because they had Chipotle ketchup, they eventually got booted out the door because people went, I just want fucking Heinz tomato ketchup with my fucking French fries. Get all of your fancy ketchups out of my face and bring back the classic. And that happened. You never see that nonsense anymore. People just want their ketchup because it's perfect as it is. Ketchup did not need variations. It did not need alterations because ketchup rocks, and ketchup people knew that from day one.
Dude,
Wow.
I have if this was a debate, if this was the old school Will Ferrell, what's that guy's name with the bald head?
James Carville, dude, the Raging Cajun.
Raging Cajun. If this was a debate, my team would have a prepared response, which I will briefly articulate. But I just want to say that was an incredible logic take. Like I have a rebuttal.
It was inspirational.
Yeah, because it's everything you said is right. My rebuttal, or go ahead.
I'm sick of it, guys. No, I was just gonna I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the ketchup slander because, like, listen, if you're not a ketchup person, that's fine, but that's your problem. Ketchup is incredible, and like, I'm sorry, dude, it is rare when you see a food like a French fry, for example, that is so universal. I know there's some mayo people, and that's cool, but it is so universally. Like, if you ask a kid to, we talk about the Ferrari thing all the time, Chris. You ask a kid to draw a race car, they will color it red. If you ask a kid to draw a plate of French fries, they will put ketchup on it.
Totally correct. I think that the rebuttal take is ketchup, and you're going to disagree with this, but it is largely true. Ketchup is much more popular in a younger demographic. Like ketchup is a younger palate taste, and I think all these variations apply to adult palates. Like an adult, want Dijon. I'm like, ooh, this is now good because I'm now older. Sure. Kids, if you Dijon ketchup, like a 6-year-old is like, this is horrible. And adults who might like a Dijon ketchup, like you, like me, grew out of ketchup a while ago. So I'm like, I don't need this, whatever. Like, I have moved on.
And may I respond? It was not long ago on this pod where we were discussing PB&Js and mac and cheese.
Yeah, correct.
And this is my point. Just because something was good when you were a kid doesn't mean it's not good still.
Dude, and
I really don't like how people like, I mean, I don't really like PB&J because I like other stuff. But the reality is, dude, I still like French fries. I still like a grilled cheese, and I want to dip that shit in
ketchup, as you know, I don't really like ketchup, but there is something about fries. Like French fries and ketchup is really good. And if I put ketchup on other things I like, I kind of don't like the bite anymore. But fries, for whatever reason, I'm like, no, this is the correct flavor palette to make this fry good.
So, dude, top hit ketchup.
I've got something to say to Dan.
Deserves more love.
Yeah.
And as a proud Pittsburgher, Heinz Field, Heinz is Pittsburgh, so this is my home stuff.
Yeah.
And I love ketchup. Lately in my life, I have found that the ultra-processed sort of chemically taste of it, I'm like, if you could give me like homemade ketchup, I'd probably fucking love it.
Yeah.
And I'm saying this as a Pittsburgh guy. Mm-hmm. Like,
Heinz coming for you now.
The regular bottle of like ketchup with like a billion chemical ingredients, I'm always like, don't know if I need it. But if I'm like hanging out and eating unhealthy shit, it doesn't matter. So I will say that as Evelyn Beatrice Hall said, I may not agree with what you say, but I will defend to the death your right to say it.
Yeah.
So I completely agree with your point, even though I may sometimes find ketchup to be like.
Dan, you should try to make a homemade ketchup once. Like get some like try to grow tomatoes again. Like I don't know if your balcony has enough sun, but like that would be cool if you had a mini veggie garden and then made your own homemade ketchup. That'd be dope.
It's just like
I can get
them going.
I don't know. I have no idea, but it can't be that hard. You know?
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Vinegar, yeah.
Okay, Dan,
That would be
really good one.
gas. I'm
Really
down.
good one.
That really
Thank you.
excellent work,
Thank you.
Dan.
Okay, Ev, what do you got?
Thank you, gentlemen.
Similar in the food vein, but also completely hypocritical to what I just said. I love movie theater popcorn.
Oh, dude, same. It's fucking unbelievable.
This guy's talking to me about chemicals, and he's putting movie theater popcorn.
Are you
butter
buttering
in his
though? Are
fucking
you buttering,
veins.
Evan?
You know
No,
he is.
I'm
Look at
not.
him.
Okay, because I used to be to be layered butter. Like
No,
I'd be like,
yeah.
hey, layer the butter in so I can get it everywhere.
So, okay,
and
I'll
now
give
it
you-
is.
Chris is like putting a straw
Yeah.
in the bucket and dumping the butter straight down
I've
the
seen
straw.
people do that.
So yeah, this to make myself a complete hypocritical asshole. Like the smell, that chemically smell
Yeah.
when you hit the movie theater,
Oh,
it is
dude.
like fucking crack.
Incredible.
And
It's
even
incredible.
when I go in and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to see Schindler's List. I'm not going to be munching on popcorn, drinking a fucking liter of cola.
Yeah.
But that smell hits me, and I'm like, well, large popcorn.
Yeah,
please.
every time, dude. I literally go in.
Ev, I've recently told someone that it's like in casinos where they pump in the
Yes.
oxygen. I will go into a movie theater and I will go into a movie theater after being at Fogo de Chao, having a full all-you-can-eat dinner with zero space in my stomach, and I will
It's
order
so
popcorn.
true. So I think it's an addiction. It's a problem. But I used to work at the ArcLight movie theater. Rest in peace. So this was like for
Yes.
people that don't know this. This was like sort of a SoCal chain. It was my first job in LA when I was like 22, and we used
amazing.
real butter.
Yeah, wow.
So you would have to heat the butter would be in a heated tin. So it wasn't like chemically butter. So the butter would go in hard and you had to let it get liquefied. But people would ask us, they'd be like, fill it up halfway, pump some
Yeah,
butter,
layer that
put a little
shit.
more
Yeah.
in, pump some butter. So I rarely get butter because I'm like, I don't need those chemicals.
Exactly, now we just
but
can't.
if I'm having a real fuck it day, if it's like a Saturday and I've just had a week,
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to put some butter on
Yeah,
that. Fuck it,
dude.
whatever.
Ev,
Yes,
I have
good for
gone
you.
the ArcLight in Culver. We used to live by there.
Yeah.
There have been times in my life. Actually, it's kind of bad. It's not an ArcLight anymore, but the theater's there again.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
anyway,
Just the Culver
I
Theater.
would go if we were watching a movie that we were renting at home on our big screen. I would go to the Culver Theater and buy
Incredible.
popcorn, and then just
Incredible.
bring it back to the house, and we would eat the Culver movie theater popcorn at home. And
That
I
is
was like,
so dope, dude.
That's how
And
good this is.
We like during COVID, I got a projector because I missed going to the
Yeah,
movies.
yeah.
So I got like a nice projector, and I was sitting there going like, I just really miss movie theater popcorn. So for my birthday, my wife, she was my girlfriend then, bought me like a movie theater
Dude, I've seen
popcorn
those.
maker.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
not like the huge
Yeah.
ones, but like a pretty good size one. And it was supposed to be a surprise, and it showed up in a box on our door. And like it was one of those like boxes where they don't really put it in a box. It's just like the box says popcorn maker.
Yeah.
And she's like, well,
Happy-
surprise.
happy birthday, yeah.
Happy fucking birthday. Thanks.
That's awesome, dude. Do you still have it? Or I'm
Oh
sure you
yeah,
use the
yeah.
shit out of
I've
it.
like brought it to people's parties, and I'll like
Amazing.
if they're doing screenings, I'll bring my popcorn maker
Yeah.
if you want, and it's good as hell.
That's fucking great. We had one for a while, Dan. Remember? That was a small one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
the to clean it.
Yeah.
Is
oh
such a
yeah,
fucking nightmare.
it's a process.
Okay, two really good ones here. Mine is way more low key, but I think we'll still hit. My top hit is long phone chargers.
yeah.
I remember getting one of them, and I was like, "Oh, this is such a luxury." And then the other day, I was like, "I'm just gonna buy like 5 of these. I'm gonna replace all my phone chargers that
Yeah.
are scattered around my house with the long ones." So now there's a long one by my bed. There's a long one in the living room. There's a long one by Sandra's. And now it's just like. There's no issue. My phone is charging. I got to check something. I got to show her. Boom, it's still plugged in. The living room, it reaches all the way across to the other seat that she's in. I cannot believe we were ever selling. I don't even can't believe we even sell regular size phone chargers anymore. Like, why? Maybe we'll get to the point where they're like a dog leash. They like zip out and they'll zip back in. But having a short phone charger is insane
it's crazy.
these days. Like, what are you possibly doing?
Dude, I was right about to say the fact that non-long ones even exist
Agreed.
anymore is insane. But then you just blew my cock off my body with the fucking dog leash version. That
It's
would
already
be
a little block.
insane.
Zoom, zoom. Like that'd be incredible. Dude.
Why don't we
should
do that?
Delete this, Evan. Delete this. Delete all this.
So we're gonna make some money.
Yeah,
We're gonna invent that. The letters long
it's
charge.
incredible,
gonna be-
dude. Yeah, the long change, Dan. We'll call it the long change.
Yeah. Oh my God, the Netter's long change. Long
Second
charger
period.
would
Second
be
period.
fucking
Long charge.
crack. Yeah, brother.
They're amazing. Dude.
Genius top hit. They're incredible. I have them all over my house as well, and they are necessary.
Just not having one.
Absolutely, dude.
Crazy.
And like when you go to an Airbnb and you're like, oh, I only have my short charger. Now I have to like lean 15 feet over my bed
Yeah.
to like look at my phone in the morning.
Truly, I'm like,
Dude, I actually bought a box of multiple long chargers, and after day one, Gavin stole one, and I almost committed
Oh my
murder.
God.
I was like, dude, anything
Yeah,
but the
right.
long charger.
Take all the
steal
short
my
chargers.
eyes.
Sometimes though, have you been to like gas stations where they sell those chargers that have like almost like a some kind of like a cloth cover on top?
Oh no, that's not what they're gonna
And
say.
then like they just don't work. Like
Yeah.
I've had experiences
Yeah,
where you
they
buy phone charger gas station, and then you plug it in and it's like, this doesn't work at
yeah,
all.
I'm like thanks.
If you buy a phone charger at a gas station, it better be an emergency and you only need it for one
Yeah.
day because that's as long
Yeah,
as it
it's
will
true.
last.
Yeah, this is true.
That is a fact. Hey, fellas, that was one of the
That's a
best
great round.
fraud
That's a
watch
great
and top
round.
hit rounds I've ever seen. We're going to take a quick ad break and then wrap things up, but that was incredible. Lucy is the official pouch partner of Almost Friday and Empty Netters. It is the best pouch in the game. We're talking premium stuff here. We're talking 100% tobacco-free nicotine pouches that are made for pouch connoisseurs. The best feeling pouch in the world, and when it comes to flavors, it's out of control. You've got the unbelievable mint, wintergreen, mango. They've got an espresso, and when you get those breakers, you've got unreal stuff going on. We got the apple, we got the berry. It's just so incredible. And I'll tell you what, man, when it comes to what you need these nicotine pouches for, Lucy has you covered. Milligrams, 4, 8, 12. Pick whichever you like the most. If you're trying to get dialed in, focus up on some work, maybe out on the golf course, something like that, Lucy is perfect. If you're trying to wind down, have some dinner, watch a movie, Lucy is perfect as well. There's no occasion that Lucy can't take care of you in. So what we are going to do here, folks, is we're going to get you set up. Lucy, again, is the only pouch that delivers long-lasting on-demand flavor, and you're going to save 20% off right now on your first order when you buy online at lucy.co/netters with code NETTERS. If you've never bought online before, guys, here you go, 20% off. Save some money with Lucy. It's a no-brainer. Get it done today. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. All right, let's close things out with a blind ranking, and in honor and memory of Tim Curry, we're going to do blind ranking Tim Curry roles. Evan, what do we got?
All right. The first one we're going to take a look at is Rocky Horror Picture Show, Dr. Frankenfurter.
There was literally 0.0% chance that this wasn't on Evan's list. There was literally no chance.
Well, it's the role that broke him out.
Exactly. I knew it was coming. I'm actually glad it's first stand, so we didn't get shoehorned into something. Now we can make a logical, sound decision on Rocky Horror. What is your instinct?
I know what yours is.
Well, no, you don't.
Yes, I do. You are itching in your seat to put this at 5.
No, but I was going to say 4. But I'm afraid you're about to be like 1. It's iconic, which it is.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I really like Rocky Horror, but I'm not a nut about it. I love that it broke him out, but I'm going to say 3.
It is so
and if you
popular
wanted to wrestle
in
me,
the people that love it.
It's
like
incredible.
it's beloved.
if you wanted to wrestle me to the ground and go 4, I am fine.
Maybe it is a good 3 due to how legendary it is.
It's a legend.
Because it is
legendary
that. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Yeah, okay. You've actually talked
iconic.
me up.
Let's
You've
go
talked me up. I'm going 3.
All right. The next one is Home Alone 2, The Hotel Concierge.
I mean,
This
don't
is
put this
I
at
think
1.
a lot of people see Tim Curry's face and they think of that.
dude, when they're being shot at, they're doing the what's that movie called again, Dan?
Oh, Angels with Dirty.
Angels with the filthy
Yeah,
souls.
they're doing like
Yeah.
the Angels of Filthy Souls bit, and he's like it's him and like the old bellboy whose name is Cliff, and like they mention
That's Rob Schneider.
No, he's the young. There's like a really old guy in the scene
Oh,
too.
yeah,
I think his name is
okay.
Cliff, and they're like in the movie they're like Cliff's gay or something, and like they all look at the old guy.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
you're like, what the fuck? So funny. Okay, well, we can't blow Evan's head off his body, but I do think, God, this is kind of why I wanted to go 4. I think I want to go 2 here, Dan. I mean, Home Alone 2 is like all time.
Listen, dude, I know. I mean, like,
but he has some
I
awesome
could
roles.
go.
Fuck.
I'm down with 2.
We could go 4 to protect some like haters that could be
I
coming.
mean, what are we protecting?
Guys, you don't even know. Like, I'm gonna like you're
Don't do bad ones.
I'm not.
Though, Evan.
Yeah, that's
don't
he's not. He's not.
Don't do
He's not.
psycho ones that we don't know.
trust me.
That's why I'm thinking like God, but I do love Home Alone 2 though.
Yeah, he does. I mean, dude, the '90s were good.
Yeah,
to
that's why
Tim
I'm like,
Curry.
fuck. Do we go? We should. Yeah.
Fuck.
It's 2 or 4.
I mean, the Home Alone 4.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, you got it. I would say that's smart just because he just isn't in the movie that
I know.
much.
I might regret this, but okay.
No.
All right, Pennywise the Clown.
Jesus Christ.
Did
dude.
you remember that he was that fucking clown?
I now do.
Absolutely, dude. And I made a career when the new hits came out of being like this. Did you know that Tim Curry is actually the original Pennywise? That's going to be 2 for me.
Terrifying.
TV movie.
Wow.
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, technically it's like
but still.
miniseries, but yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking weird movie.
Okay. 2. I mean, talk about iconic, dude. Jesus Christ.
And scary as hell.
Yeah. 2.
Okay, Wadsworth in Clue.
See, now we're fucked, dude. Because I'm going to have to give
I
something,
don't
but I
think
might have
so.
to give something a 5 now that I really am upset about.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, this is when I think
know.
of Tim Curry, Clue. I'm in Clue. And also, if you haven't seen Clue in a while, it is so fucking
What a
perfect.
right.
It's like
sometimes things get adapted and I'm like, what are we doing? And that is like I'm like, oh, of
Was
course.
that the first time they took a board game and turned it into a movie?
Great question.
It might be.
That would be awesome.
yeah,
I
maybe.
mean, that's the one to do. Like, if you're going to turn any board game into a movie, I'm like, yeah, Clue. Perfect.
That's an obvious one.
Yeah.
I'm going
I think
1.
we unfortunately have to go 1, which means I know I'm about to fucking dagger a movie I truly love.
Okay, are we daggering this one? Muppet Treasure
I knew it,
Island?
dude.
Long
I
John
literally
Silver?
fucking knew this was
5?
going to be it, dude. Like, I would have put this at 1, Dan. I literally would have put this at fucking 1, and now it's 5 on my blind ranking. God damn it, dude. That is a nightmare.
I'm fine with this.
Oh,
I'm
you're
totally
so-
fine with this.
You're so wrong. You're so
Oh
wrong.
my God.
No,
Oh,
no disrespect,
fuck,
Muppet
dude.
Treasure Island. I love that, but like the 4 in front of it are
I know, but
all-timers.
this movie, dude, this movie
Guys,
is so
think about this is okay. I understand this might not
This is-
might not reflect your personal taste, but number 5. But he's also got movies like Fern Gully,
I know.
Wild Thornberries.
That's my
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Like so many other like Legend. He was the devil in that movie Legend.
yeah.
Yeah,
there's a
dude.
lot on
I'm
here.
really glad. I will say this: as sad as I am that Muppet Treasure Island is my 5 now on record forever, because the internet will never die. But I'm glad it wasn't Fern Gully, Dan, because we would have never recovered from that.
I would have logged
Deleted
off of
this-
this episode
deleted this.
immediately and retired. I would have retired. But I assumed, knowing Evan, he was not going to put an animated
No,
one on
I did
there.
want to keep it to live action so that it wasn't
Yeah.
Sophie's choice for you
Yeah.
guys.
Thank you. Because Hexus, one of the great
Yep.
villains of all time, in one of the greatest animated films of all time, that would have been one. I mean, dude, Tim Curry. You know what I really love about this blind? First of all, I actually think we did a very good job
You
at
did.
the blind ranking. And second of all, I think if any time we do an episode, we hope to do something to give back to the world. I hope we inspire people to watch some Tim Curry movies
Agree.
this week.
Yeah.
Because, goddamn, you were right, Ev. Like, this man had a phenomenal
Yeah,
career.
excellent actor.
Phenomenal. That's a beautiful episode, folks. We've got fun stuff coming out. If you didn't check it out yet, episode 5 of Red Rising dropped yesterday. Make sure to watch that so you're caught up. We only have 2 eps left of the first book of the series. We've got unbelievable merch available. Go check it out. Give us 5 stars on Apple, Spotify. Pause right now. Before you end this episode, go do that for us right now. Then subscribe to the YouTube. We love you guys so much. Have an incredibly safe, fun weekend. We've got amazing interviews coming up for you in the next couple of weeks as we rip up towards hockey season. Beautiful stuff. We love you guys. Till we see you next time.
Skate hard.